The objective of this lesson is to write algebraic expressions involving operations. In previous lessons, students have learned words to describe mathematical operations. For example, sum and plus means to add, difference and minus means to subtract, and so forth. Today, students will take that knowledge and apply it to writing algebraic expressions. They will be given either the standard or word form and be asked to write the word or standard form. There are many ways to write the expressions in today's lesson. Let's examine our first expression. There are many ways to read this expression. One way to read this expression is v plus r. The expression is already in standard form. The word form would be written as v plus r. Another way to read the expression and put it in written form would be the sum of v and r. Let's look at another expression. In written form, the algebraic expression could be n times m. Another way to read and write the expression would be the product of n and m. Let's try another expression. The a is the total amount, and the b is what's being subtracted. This can be read and written as a minus b, a take away b, a decreased by b, a less b, b taken away from a, b subtracted from a, b less than a. All of these expressions had a single operation to perform. Let's try some where the expression has multiple operations to perform. This can be read and written as h minus k cubed, the difference of h and the quantity of k to the third power, just to name a couple. Let's examine another expression. The 9 is being divided by the r and s. One way to read and write this equation would be 9 divided by the sum of r and s. An incorrect way to read this expression would be 9 divided by r plus s, because this implies that the 9 is divided by the r, and then the s is added to the quotient, and the expression to match would be 9 over r plus s. It is important to be accurate and precise when wording algebraic expressions. Now let's work on some problems where the written form is given and the standard form is needed. The temperature outside fell 10 degrees. The temperature T fell or decreased 10 degrees. The expression to match this would be T minus 10. Sandy is 5 years older than her brother. In standard form, it could be written in terms of the brother, B plus 5, or it could be written in terms of Sandy, S minus 5. Now let's look at some written expressions where there are multiple operations being performed. The sum of twice b and 5. Some steps to follow when changing an expression from written form to standard form are: first, underline key words; second, identify the operations; and third, write the expression. Don't forget to make sure the standard form matches the written form. The first step will be to underline the key words. Looking back at the written expression, the words sum and twice both indicate mathematical operations. Underline these two words using different colors. Next, identify the operations. Sum means to add. Write a blank line, plus, and another blank line. Twice means times 2, and it states twice b, so that means 2 times b. Finally, write the expression. 2b will go in our first blank, and 5 will go in our second blank. The standard form matches the written expression, the sum of twice b and 5. The objective for this lesson was to write algebraic expressions involving operations. We met this objective by generating the standard and written form of algebraic expressions involving single and multiple operations.